Yeah. The bad part about depleted uranium is if it even rests on your skin for a while, it can actually go into your skin and get absorbed. Yeah, it's still radioactive enough to fuck you up really bad. There was a whole movie about a lady that tried to sue the government for getting it, and they denied that the depleted uranium would have any effect. And she's like sterile and has cancer and all this other stuff going on. Well, the problem is when you fire it out of a gun, a small amount of the powdered residue gets on you, and it's super fine dust, and just basically slowly kills you. It was awful because the lady in the unit, almost everyone in her unit got like cancer or got horrible illnesses, and some of them were even getting like burns from the ammunition. And the one guy, after he came back, started like losing his hair and his fingernails and stuff, and apparently had like high doses of radiation, and they claimed it was something else. But I mean, it makes it worse that the whole reason why the ammunition works is because you're blasting out extra electrons. Or is it protons? I never remember. I always get that backwards. Yeah, it's too valuable for them not to use. It's fucking stupid. But it's even worse that a lot of them didn't know.
Let's finish this quickly.
That they were never even told that they were using depleted uranium shells. Fuck that shit.
These are the realities of war.
Yeah. I would say we know better today, but we apparently don't.
Keep it up.
Like, yellow cake uranium is safer to be around, and you can have it just sitting open in a barrel near you, as long as you don't get it in your mouth or in your eyes or ears. You're fine. But depleted uranium is fucking awful in any way you have it. It's less radioactive, but it's more likely to get inside of you.
Hey, hang in there.
Yeah, well, they used to have uranium wristwatches, or radium wristwatches. Well, yeah. It's because it's letting out excessive energy. Excess energy. So, of course, it's going to be a little bit more explosive. Let's just do this.
That all?
That did some nice damage.
That's that.
Yeah, still stupid to use. Yeah. Well, I mean, the glowing elements in most wristwatches were made of radium, and even that level exposure causes mild radiation sickness. Not enough to, like, you know, lose your eyes or hair or anything, but apparently the long-term exposure effects are extremely hazardous. Actually, my wife's dad has a watch that has radium in it for its glow-in-the-dark feature. Oh yeah, I mean, you need a full radiation suit to be near those, so you don't get any in your mouth or in your eyes or anything. it's scary that pretty much Marie Curie had twice the limit of the most infected or most affected people from Chernobyl. A gas mask won't protect you from the powder. You still have too much skin exposure.
These are the realities of war.
I mean, if they still made like full hood gas mask, yes, but then you might as well just wear a radiation suit. It's lighter and covers more. Plus, most gas masks don't protect against your ears. Yeah, I don't think in the US we even use those. We usually just put them as radiation. One of the people I used to work with had to do that. He had to wear like a full, not like the heavy lead padded radiation suits, but like the full hood gas mask. And then he had like a, it was like a thin, I don't know what the material's called, but it's a thin material, and it has, it's not lead, it has something else in it that helps protect it. Oh yay, another battle. Yeah. Oh, you dick. Dude! Calm your tits. Alright, kill this asshole. Oh my god.
Don't do anything foolish.
Please, like, do a shit ton of damage to him. That's pretty good. Not great. Now, why would you attack that guy? No, but it still releases, like, regular radiation, like electron radiation. The biggest problem is that you need to get it. Like, it doesn't release higher levels like polonium or any of the heavier elements. But the powder is the biggest problem because it's easily absorbed by your skin. So you need to cover your skin. God, douche. Come on. And that's what was making soldiers sick. God, I'm running out of these fucking healing items. Heal yourself already. God damn it. Okay, enough! Jesus, assholes. Do like a shit ton of damage to him, please. Or don't. Do whatever you want. But yeah, there was this whole special and all these articles about soldiers who got sicknesses from the depleted uranium from not being properly covered. Because at the time they thought like, oh, well if they just wear a gas mask it'll be alright. But that was not the case.
Hey, hang in there.
Alright, come on. No, that's why they were getting sick, because that's what they thought that was all that they needed. Oh my god! Bullshit that you guys can start with such an attack. You're gonna attack the wrong one, aren't you? Oh, nope. Yeah, you just need like a full skin coverage.
Over before it started.
Otherwise, it's not gonna end well for you. Yeah.
Hey, hang in there.
No, but I mean, you need to cut. You can't use fabric. You have to cover your hands and any other exposed skin.
Hey, hang in there.
And not just like your face, like your hands, and pretty much anywhere where you have fabric. The dust is what gets you. What? Oh my god. All
Don't
right.
worry about me.
But it's awful stuff, and they need to not use it because it's extremely awful and kills people. And not, I don't mean enemy people, I mean like the people that are supposed to be using it. Yeah. I mean, you could even use a Tyvek suit. I mean, Tyvek suits are super covering.
Joke.
Oh yeah, that was the stuff he used. It was Tyvek with like a weave in between the Tyvek to help prevent him from getting it. Because I don't live far from a nuclear plant. Like I can see the nuclear plant from my window. Alright, yeah, have a little sit down. Well, they did for a long time during the Persian Gulf. And it wouldn't surprise me with Afghanistan and Iraq that they did the same thing. I mean, people's lives were ruined by using it. And not just regular lives, like people even with relatively low exposure to it, or the vehicles that still had residues left on them. I mean, that's a problem when you use anything that's a powder, especially an unsafe powder, is that powder, the way powder moves and travels, it's not friendly. I mean, the other problem too is we have technologies that are better than using them. I don't understand why it's such a need to use it. Time for plot, quote unquote.
Mistress Ledrin.
I'll treat her now. Don't worry. Please, wait outside.
Of course.
Interesting music. A railgun. I mean, we can use coil rifles that are much shorter in terms of like power consumption and stuff like that. Oh. That are way more effective. Well, you can now. Coil rifles are small. And on a tank, it would actually make more sense to put one on. Railguns aren't really as big. I mean, there's the huge ones, like the super collider ones that hit it from like freaking 15 miles away, can like accurately hit a target and just devastate the entire area. But you can put smaller coil versions or smaller railguns on a tank. It's just nobody's done it yet. I mean, tanks at this point are outmatched by most things, so it doesn't make much sense to add them, but okay, seriously, thank you. Dancing military seals. They'll make everything better. It should be able to, because you need to fire a smaller shell, and the coil sniper rifles are devastating. Can like rip a hole through a Hummer, like the size of a manhole cover, straight through it. So I'm pretty sure that it should be able to do that. It's just nobody, all the defense contractors probably don't want to put money into it. Yeah, which that's fine, because you're not exploding it. Do I really have to do these one at a time? God, why is there not an all option? I could try to find something. Not right now, though. I think it's just one of those things that's not economical right now. Because, I mean, you don't need any accelerant. You just need a really powerful battery. Which that's really the trick. Okay, this upgrade system is dumb. Yeah. If I have time in between playing The Witcher, I will look it up. But there's no guarantees. I haven't done anything that I've wanted to do other than play Witcher all week. It's been pretty bad. Well, you need a concussive burst to fire it in the first place. And unfortunately, we're still primitive monkeys who fire stuff with retrograded pig shit. let's just buy up these. I have more than enough money. I can just go ahead and buy these up. Tons of those. Okay. Thanks for the psychic contact there. Treasure. Gotta steal from your church. Oh good, I can go have it appraised too. Okay, so human and Yeson can breed together. That's good, I guess. That means you're not far in the special divide. I mean, they do look like humans, they just pretend that they're not. Oh, you're not the fortune teller. Where's the fortune teller? Ugh! Stuff like appearing in front of me. Are you the one? You're not. Okay. Will help her? Not really. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the military seals was kind of like really embarrassing for like you know, you say that Russia created all these tanks and stuff, but it's just kind of funny that military seals, it was like, well then, that's a thing. Good somebody spent so much time and money on that. I could see that. This music reminds me of Castlevania Lament of Innocence. Don't blame me if this XXXX blows up in your faces. Wow. Hold on one second, I gotta do something real quick. Yeah, Castlevania Lament of Innocence. I highly doubt it. Alright, now that she's back in the party, I can check stuff. I thought I got another one. Guess not. There we go. Got the ladies again. We're good. And let's see. Actually. At all. Okay. That's only mildly confusing. Oh, hey. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I guess this is leaving the temple. see a video. I'm surprised that was all you could find. Okay, this is leaving. We're gonna need to do this. Where are you going? Weird backwards camera movement. I hated Castlevania 64, and a lot of people debate that, but I fucking hate that game. It's so dumb. Talk about like a annoying waste of time. Like, it feels like enough. That's why I was so glad about Lament of Innocence, and or not Lament of Innocence, of the PlayStation 1 one, which was like 1,000 times better. It's gonna teleport me to the second floor. I enjoyed it. I played all the way through Lament of Innocence. It's pretty damn good. Yeah, Symphony of the Night.
It's about time you came here. I was informed of your arrival hours ago.
Excuse me?
Why did you disobey my orders? I had to gather my troops and march all the way to Myrna.
I apologize, sir.
Did you think this was just a ploy to get you out of the Alliance's way? While you were busy ignoring my orders, Myrna was being attacked by monsters.
I'll accept whatever punishment you give me. But my comrades are not to blame. It was my decision, and they simply followed it. Please, do not hold them
I
accountable.
know, right?
I'll
Can't
grant
fight.
your request.
Take him away.
Sir!
Oh, and then he spent the rest of his life in jail. Good game, guys. Good game.
I see you've met my friends.
Oh god. It's like every Yu-Gi-Oh villain's voice actor.
Who are you? If you think I'm just going to tell you, then you're sorely mistaken. Besides, shouldn't you be preparing to die? You won't escape with your life.
Okay, jeez.
Is that the best you can do?
You won't escape with your life.
Great prison system you have here.
So, that's what you're after.
Life or death? I'll let you choose. But now that you know the truth, you're better off choosing the latter. The truth will only bring you pain.
What? The truth?
The truth about what? I don't even know what they're talking about.
Callens!
Captain, are you alright?
Who's the rat that snuck in here?
And who let the prisoners have a sword? I mean, really.
Can you handle this?
Okay, Jesus. Yeah, I know. There's no plot to this game. And if there is, it's like ununderstandable at this point. It is not for
Thanks.
mortal minds
I
to
owe
know.
you one.
It's just, it feels like it's one of those Japanese clusterfucks where they didn't know how to translate it or put it out
Is that
or
the best you could...
I'll do my best.
like make a coherent story in it.
Can you handle this?
Okay, Jesus, enough. Probably shouldn't have wasted a turn using his attack. He'll probably do like no damage. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Let me help.
Thanks. I owe you one. You won't escape with your life.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
It's overall just as bland as possible. It's like the art style, hopefully the combat system hits you
Thanks.
in some meaningful way.
This is pathetic.
Like, they say a lot of like sentences in this game that don't make any sense because they have no context to anything else that's happened thus far, or like, why should I give a shit about Myrna? I don't even know what Myrna is.
Think you're tough?
I mean, it was attacked by monsters. Whatever. I thought the whole point was we were worried about the
Don't
Yason,
make me laugh.
and now we're worried about monsters instead. Like, some magic failed. Like, I really should look up an FAQ like right now and see how far I am into the game, so that way I know if I'm like a quarter of the way into the game. I don't know how much longer I'll continue it, or just do like separate thing for
Here's
this.
a token of my friendship.
They said I had this when I came here. I don't really remember.
You're not holding it. Oh, you are
That's
holding
important to you, isn't it? You can give me something else.
No. You can have it, Hugo. You're giving me your most treasured possession.
Thank you. I'll take good care of it. We'll always be friends, Mano.
Okay. And what is that in reference to anything? I have a feeling, like, even at the end of the game, they're gonna have some reveal. Honey, you forgot some honey lattes in there. And a couple honey lattes, and then done. Good thing, you know, this happened in a temple where they can magically heal you. You've been out for a month.
Are you awake?
General,
It's been a while, Mono.
huh? You're not.
Yes, it's me, Hugo. I haven't seen this knife in ages.
Okay. Then give me my
I
bracelet
heard from
back.
my mother that you defeated the Blastworms in the Mount Ride region. I apologize for jumping to conclusions. I shouldn't have come down so hard on you.
No. It's my fault, General.
Are you
Will you call me
hallucinating?
Hugo? For old time's sake? When we're behind closed doors, let's forget about rank. I still can't believe it. That you survived that incident. I looked for you back then.
Dude, that
I had
was
no
not
idea
even that long
Mistress
ago.
Ladrin was your mother.
What?
Surprising, isn't it? Regardless, I'm happy we were able to meet again, Mano.
I agree.
Okay. I love how you go to prison for not listening to his orders, but then you get attacked in the prison and they're just like, ah, whatever, no big deal. Okay. Okay. Dude, just stop denying it and just boner.
So that's what happened.
But at least I'm alive. Even though everyone else is dead.
I
Dead.
still have my teacher and my friends.
Yeah, you're a lucky guy.
Okay. Ah, no! There's a treasure chest in there. He wants, even though most of the treasure in this is garbage. Oh, beef jerky! Glad I got that. Utmost importance. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. Let's see how far I am in this game. Is that showing? It's not. Let's see. Okay. So I'm at part 9. Okay. This FAQ is big, but luckily most of it is pointless extra stuff. Key items, gifts, materials, chi items. Alright, so let's see. Okay. I'm just gonna do this and cut how much I actually have to do, because there's so many things in here that are not at all useful. They're like shop things and like skill things. Alright, let's go ahead and close that. And now I'm going to quickly put it in a notepad and shorten out the stuff that I don't need and see actually how long this game is. Because it doesn't look like this game is all that long. It's just tedious more than anything. Alright, I can empty my recycle bin. Let's use this. Alright, skipping that whole thing. Skipping that whole thing. Okay. Don't save. Yeah. I went through it and just cut all the parts out. Most of them are like, it's a paragraph of game and all the rest is dumb sideline stuff you have to do. So, if something doesn't start picking up soon, I might just say like, yeah. Or just continue the game at some point later, because it is kind of boring. I mean, I'd like to get through it, but it seems like there's a lot of just talk parts in that, and a lot of like shop and trust building and all this dumb inner stuff that I don't really care about. Yeah, I mean, unless there's some sort of plot that picks up by the end of this, I might just cut it, because there's nothing going on.
It seems to have neutralized the poison with her own divine power.
Your eyes are creepy as fuck, and your bow is really dumb looking.
Yes, she has great potential. She would be a perfect candidate to succeed me as Great Priestess. I would love for her to come back to Amabat once she recovers her memory.
So you want me to...
Yes, please. The time is near for me to find my successor.
But... no one can replace you.
Mistress Ladrin, Callens, the captain of the Tears of Blood, is here to see you.
Show him in.
Tears of Blood is such a gay name. I know. She looks like all the anime robots.
How are you feeling?
Good. Thanks to you.
Sounds like so emo, pathetic.
You must take better care of your body. You have so many scars. If you're not... you could wind up with a serious injury.
Yeah.
It comes with the territory.
I suppose you want to know why I summoned you here. It concerns Wreath, of course. Once she regains her memory, I am considering recommending her as a candidate to become the next Great Priestess.
Yawn.
She has that much power?
She has
Trained
that much
properly,
power.
She could become far greater than me. So for now, I would like Justina to accompany her. She will help Wreath to recover her memory.
We met earlier. I'm Justina.
I'm Callens.
You may go now. Callens, take care of Wreath.
As you wish.
Yep. I know, right? Oh my god. Do we have to? More dialogue. I mean, I guess the dialogue's better than the combat because I can just skip it. Well, that was a good convo. Good convo. Let's go. No, Tears of Blood is an awful name. It's just silly. Hey, look, more people that we probably haven't seen before. And there's Star Tits. Why were you just berating her even though you knew the poison wouldn't work? I like how earlier they didn't say shit, but here they say bitch. Ridiculous. Yawn. I know they're trying to, like, create something, but it's just not at all working. Are you just gonna teleport us there? Okay.
Your mission is of utmost importance. Please, be careful.
It is listed as a swear word. Saying shit is usually, or saying bitch is a lot worse than saying shit most of the time. Have you seen any dogs in this game? I don't think so. But she's a bad guy. I guess bad guys can curse, but good guys can't. And see, there's asses. Asses is lighter, though. And bitching again. Why did they cut shit? I mean, of all things. Yeah, but in English it's still listed as a swear or curse word. Because it can be used in a derogatory fashion. Alright, back to slow walking combat. Mohawk cats.
Let's finish this quickly.
Yeah, in English, it's almost always used as derogatory, like offensive. Asses too.
It was over before it
But
started.
ass is also a term for like someone's butt, as opposed to just for a donkey. The subtle nuances of cursing in
Is
English.
that the best you can do? It was over before it started.
Yeah, I mean, shit is less offensive. It's like a slang, like, expletive, much less a curse. Like, you could call somebody, like, a little shit, but it would be less offensive than calling someone a bitch.
It was over before it started. All too easy.
There's some colorful English
Let's
swearing.
do our best.
It's just the overall question of how you want to use it. Although the one thing that surprised me is that English does not have nearly as many like racial or racially offensive terms as some other languages.
It was over before it started.
I can still manage.
Yeah, I mean, everything in this is just cardboard cutouts. It's like they spent all their money on design and none of the fun. I'd even take like the boring ass PS2 Inuyasha game over this. But considering I paid nothing for the Inuyasha game, even though it was goddamn terrible, which I should play that just for hilarity, although I could never post it on YouTube. See, it's not even that they're tabooed. People say a lot of racist things in America. It's just how they use it. And also, like, regional stuff. Yeah.
The realities of war.
The Mask game. I got really irritated with it and stopped playing it. And then,
Let me
like, because I was just like, this game drags on way too long. And then I picked it up and played it just to be like, yeah, whatever, I'm bored, might as well just, like, finish it. Literally walked, like 3 or 4 doors away from the save point, and I was at the last boss. I was like, fucking really? Like, right at the time I get tired of the game. But that game was, like, truly dreadful. Oh, yeah. Like, in the South, it was really funny when I lived there. A lot of people said, like, weird, antiquated phrases. Like, a lot of people would say, like, jigaboo or roosters. Even though both of those are, like, you know, fairly offensive terms. Like, they're both racist terms, that's for sure, but it's really bizarre. There's not enough Kagome! 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 That was like 90% of the first like 4 episodes are Inuyasha, Kagome! Inuyasha, Kagome! Over and over and over and over and over and over again. Especially for a show that ended up with almost no plot by the end. The Ruskies, the Reds.
These are the realities of war.
Let me help.
It was just dumb. It was like... It was like the end of Chobits. I mean, Chobits wasn't even that good to start with. I just watched it to be like, what the fuck is everybody going on about?
It was over before it started.
I have a reset button in my vagina.
Well done, everyone.
It's like, well, then just do it another way. Make up some backup copies.
Let's
Yeah.
finish this quickly.
Well, it's like, an awkward moment a long time ago. One of the au pairs, one of the au pairs I was with, she was either German or Dutch, I don't remember, or Austrian, not Dutch, and she was talking with one of her friends who had barely any functional English, and we were at a bar with one of my friends, who's very black, and she in conversation like said something like for black people.
Is that the best you can do?
But it came out as what, like negro or whatever it is in German, and the black dude was like, what? Like, excuse me? But I mean, he wasn't actually offended in it. It was just more like, oops, that black sounds so unfortunately close to the slur.
Let me help.
Thank you. I feel better already.
It's alright. When I used to work at CVS, we had like really scuzzy people who would come in from the city, like city trash basically. And they would come in and always be like to the one guy who worked there, they'd be like, "Come on, man, hook a brother up, like hook me up," and he'd be like, "I ain't your boy." He used a much more offensive term. But yeah. But it was really funny because they would always be like, "Come on, man, hook a nigga up, hook a nigga up," and he'd be like, "I ain't your nigga. I'm from
better already.
like Jamaica." No, he wasn't from Jamaica. He was from. No, he was from Jamaica. The other guy was from Australia, but it wasn't Australia. It was like an island north of Australia. But neither of them were like technically black.
All too easy.
Like the one guy was Negritos, and he told someone that, and he's like, "You shouldn't call yourself that. You're black." And he's like, "No, my ancestors aren't from Africa like that." He's like, my ancestors are from Australia." But he was from an island not far from there. But anyway, they'd always come in and try to like get a deal off of him, and he'd be like, "Yeah, no, not happening." Yeah, let's go. Interesting. Well, I know if I ever end up in a Russian prison. Dude, Jamaican accents on TV versus... Okay, I press X like 5 times. And TV versus real life is not at all the same. Like, "I ain't your nigga, man!" You're like, "No, man, I don't think so." Well, I don't think so. But not as hard as it always is in the movies. It's like much deeper. I don't know. I do like their curse words though. Like if you want to really piss someone off, you just tell them to go catch a fire. And apparently that's like the worst thing you can say to someone who's Jamaican. But yeah, the one guy who is a Negritos, all the time people would say shit to him.
It was over before it started.
And he'd just be like, don't really care. But he sadly died of a heart condition. Pretty cool guy though. Oh, really? Again?
Let me help.
Thanks.
I'm ready. I guess today's my lucky day.
Ugh.
Is that the best you can do?
These are the realities of war. Just as expected.
A weird Z. Don't ever say this word. Now repeat this word and don't ever say it. Okay. Okay, that's not the right way. Let's go over towards whatever's over here. Maybe it's a chest. No, it's a lantern. It's alright, we had a sensitivity class in like
Let's finish this
6th or
quickly.
7th grade, and it was hilarious because they basically spent all their time teaching us all of the racist words and showing us like hilarious flashcards
That
of
won't
stuff.
work on me.
Zarnuch.
Let me.
Don't worry about me.
Weird. That's a strange word to have such like bizarre connotation.
I can still manage.
Again, you're using that devil language. We've talked about this.
Let me help.
With your gibbering ice monkey talk.
Thanks. Don't worry about me.
These are the realities of war.
Let's see something. Yeah, hers is W.
It was over before it started.
I'm ready.
When I was younger, I had friends who were from South
I feel better
Africa,
already.
and they always talked about Kafirs. All the time.
Thanks.
Because, like, when rap music was getting popular, they were just like, they're all a bunch of Kafirs. Dirty Kafirs. I know some
I'm
people
ready.
do, like, the long, like, kafir. Which, another girl I knew who was from South Africa, which is weird how many people from South Africa I know. I know, like, 3 people from South Africa. One would say, like, Kafirs, and the other one would be, like, Kafirs. Which I guess was just, like, a regional.
These are the realities of war. Just as expected.
But it was rather strange. Which, I don't know if you guys are aware exactly what that means, but that's like... It's like... white black people. Like, essentially it's meant to be, like, derogatory towards white Africans, but usually white people use it in a way to say, like, a white person who is only worthy of, like, a black person, which is, like, a double-edged offensive. Great, bought victory gloves, find them in a chest.
Let's do our best.
That sounds like a made-up word, Nicodem. But then, Ukoslazzi? Ukoslazki!
Wow, that was amazing!
That's a thing. Greek girl I used to date, they do the same thing, but instead of eyes, they use dogs.
It was over before it started.
So, pretty much any country or nationality that isn't, like, directly Greek had some sort of awful, like, term for dog. Like, they would call them all something dogs, which was a very strange thing.
I guess today's my lucky day.
Is that the best you can do?
Really? Her magic attack has something goofy with it.
Thanks.
Yeah, for the most part it does. In Arabic cultures it means that. In South Africa it's like a white-black person. Oh yeah, I don't really care. I've never been one to be, like, politically correct. Like, I've always been under the impression that, if something bothers you, you should get used to it, because then somebody's gonna say it anyway.
It was over before it started.
Like, you could try to spend your entire life trying to fight, like, racism, and you probably won't even scratch the surface. Because, I mean, at its core, I don't like anybody that's not me.
It was over before it started. All too easy.
That's just, oh, that's like such a strange, probably has some sort of bizarre context to it. Yeah. It's weird that it censors you. I guess, like, certain terms just can't be said in chat, regardless. I mean, I don't really, like, care that much. And if someone came in here and said that they were offended, I'd rather them say a whole bunch of slurs on white people, slurs on Asian people, whatever. Say whatever you want. But it's also like, I would rather have someone be like a complete and total douchebag and state his stupid opinion and maybe have someone say something that might change his mind, or nobody gets offended by him and he realizes that he has nothing better to do than go back to his mom's basement, than not at all have the right to express it.
Keep it up.
Yeah. I mean, social justice warriors are a joke because it honestly...
Before it started.
Huh, weird. Like, to me, it's like, they'll find anything offensive, and all that does is make people who want to be, like,
Is that the best
garnered
you can
with
do?
attention more likely to say it. Yeah, still don't understand the context from it. How that has anything
It was
to do
over
with...
before it started.
I mean,
Well done, everyone.
I don't remember Korean people wearing zippers on their head, which is weird. Because a zipper head in English is something completely different. I mean, a zipper head, from what I know, is normally just like I guess that makes sense. That's probably like a superstition passed down. My uncle was in Korea, and all he said was that half of the people would like run screaming for help, and the other half would like hide in a bush and scream at you and hope you go away. He's like, you know, if you saw a bush, he's like, you would just fire into it. This doesn't look like woods to me. For the end, not for the actual word. I know what you said, but when you use it as a term for something else, it got, your for term got cut off. Yeah. I know what you said. But apparently it just shorts it to 4 stars, which is weird. How does a weapon give you more defense? That's so weird. I would, but he died many years ago. He had another term that was magical. Or at least the term that most people said.
Wreath has divine powers.
Oh, is she a priestess of Amabat?
No, she's not.
Here, I'll type in, and then I'll explain
then
it.
Close your eyes, stay calm, take a deep breath, and relax. Clear your mind. Don't think of anything at all. Let yourself be one with all that surrounds you. Look inside your heart. What do you see? What do you hear?
Cheap
We have
goblin
to stop
scream.
them. We have to save everyone.
Wreath.
Calm down. It was just a memory.
It was so sad. So horrible. But I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening.
Everything's okay now. Don't worry.
Okay, made up of about 100 chi. It's because they always had like a sniper nest, or would like hide under or behind bushes all the time. That's why well, the people he knew used that term. They're like berries and fruits hanging from trees all the time. There's an old black and white movie a long time ago.
Oh, that. That's what creates the barrier around the forest.
Wow, that's incredible. So, all the paths around here look exactly the same?
Thanks to that, no outsiders can get into Phuket.
I bet you do something to protect the sacred treasure too, right?
Of course we do. We all take turns guarding it.
Anyway, there's an old black and white movie with this obviously gay guy in like, you know, like the 40s, 50s, like Liberace outfit. And the Italian guy looks at him and he's like, "Who the hell is this fruitcake?" And the guy is like, you know, "Oh, excuse me?" Like, you know, whatever. And he's like, "You're like a fruitcake. You have bad taste and nobody likes you, so get out." And I was like, "Oh, well, that's pleasant." But that's the first time I had ever heard, like, fruitcake. So it's probably just like an ambiguation of something like that. But that's the first time I ever heard someone being called a fruitcake, other than, like, Jerky Boys calling everyone a fruitcake, meaning they're like nuts. I like how all these stairs have stuff blocking it. You could just, like, not let me go up the stairs and that'd be fine. But that's usually the only place I've ever heard the term really used. Oh my god, these camera angles are killing me. It also could be because of the song Tutti Frutti. Which I don't know if either of you ever heard that song. I don't know where people come up with a lot of the terms. Ugh. Oh my god, these camera angles. I might just be done with this game, because... Here, I'll post a link. No. I'm glad I have that muted. There you go. Songs from the 50s, so maybe they got the fruitcake from that. Who knows? Yeah. Personally, if I'm, my personal favorite awful slur to say is, since a lot of my friends are Italian, I love saying Dago. Dago is like one of my, I don't even know what it's from, but it's hilarious. Because Little Richard was about as fruity as you get. I mean, like, he was like at least 10 mega Liberace's. I really don't want to search around town for her. She's probably like in a fish store or somewhere odd. Also, the camera movement in this town is goddamn awful. So it's gonna take like 3 years. Ah, Jesus. No, I want to go this way. Thank you. He's not singing about women. It's like how Elton John made a lot of songs that were for guy on guy, but he changed a lot of the him to hers. Just to, like, not deal with the flack from it. I don't mean all of his songs. He probably has some, but, like, Tutti Frutti, Oh Rudy. I mean, really. Okay, seriously, where the fuck is there? Is this bitch? And also, let's see something. Let's see the big bow girl. What does she do? She has 2 eye abilities, maybe. Is that the heal one? Could say, yeah. Okay, so... Okay, do that. Yep. Well, it's about dude love. Childhood ruined, childhood ruined. My childhood's like unruinable because I grew up watching like horror movies and stuff, so there's really not much from my childhood that's like a ruinable thing. Oh, yeah. Now, next time you hear it, it'll be in a completely different context. I remember seeing Little Richard from Pee-wee's Playhouse. In the Christmas special, for Pee-wee's Playhouse, there's a great line where he's out ice skating and Little Richard is like, "Oh, my butt is so sore," and Pee-wee's like, "Here, have a pillow." And he's like, "Try not to bite it," and then he tapes the pillow, and he tapes the pillow to his butt, and then they start falling and laughing and stuff. It's like the most ridiculously absurd thing. It's because he's a mama's boy. People who are mama's boys usually grow up to become serial killers. That's just like a rule. Like, if you're like a hardcore mama's boy and then your mom dies or something, or you get like hardcore bullied, you're probably going to start a killing spree. Yeah, read my fortune.
So, Lady Luck's on our side?
Yeah, well, Lady Luck needs to hurry up and help me find Banana Girl, so I can get moving whatever this is doing. Yeah. A lot of major serial killers are like that. Like, single mother, like, only person. I mean, I grew up with just my mom, and I mean, I could understand murdering people, but would I do it? Probably not, because that's like effort. Whatever, let's just stay the night. Hopefully something happens. Okay. I might look up an FAQ to figure out where she is, because this is getting to be bullshit and it's bothering me. Why do I have to play like hide and go seek with this fucking girl? Well, for a long time they thought it was like adoptee children and stuff like that. If she's like off in the woods and not at all in this town, I'm going to be incredibly annoyed. Oh my god, for serious. Where the fuck is she? I'm gonna assume she's in the woods somewhere. But, I think at this point, I've played 9 hours of this game. So essentially, I'm like a quarter of the way through this game. This game is just too boring for words. I mean, there's just nothing happening. Like, there's really literally like nothing happening in this game, and it's like boring the shit out of me. Because it's like incomprehensible plot. I feel bad that like you probably have to like, let's see, does this tell me anything? No. Yeah. Like, okay. He's just firing a big-ass gun. It's good to know that your tax money goes towards that. Is there like an option for not boring? I think I'm just gonna stop playing this game because there's really, like, I'm not excited to play it. Like, there's nothing. Like, they literally spent like $1 on plot. And there's no motivation for me to move the characters from one place to another. Like, yeah, they should have put all their money into SEALs, military trained SEALs. Yeah, here's a good idea. Let's stand in front of it. Wow. Military intelligence. You know what you guys really need in Russia? You need, like, TV. Or, like, I don't know, girlfriends. Or, like, an internet. because that looks tremendously boring. Anything. Get Russia Netflix, and then you won't have people doing this stuff. Yep. So at this point, I just don't see any reason to continue playing this game at all. I wanted to like actually finish it, but it's yeah, like this is like the same thing with like the was it like Fire Emblem? Like there's no I give no shits why I'm taking characters from one place to another. Like why does this even matter? There's not enough plot or character development to make any of the characters likable or worthwhile. Like, I mean, I could be playing anything else. I mean, literally. Like, I could play La Pucelle. I was debating doing Castlevania The Lament of Innocence, but it doesn't work correctly. Dark Cloud 2. Like, I'm pretty sure I played through Grim Grimoire already. I never remember. I just like that game so much. Makai Kingdom. Let's see, what else? Phantom Brave. Radiata Stories, even though I don't know if Radiata Stories works correctly. Shining Force Exa. I still haven't gotten Raidukan Zenoa games to work properly. They have a lot of slowdown and are really awkward. I'd have to play them like on console. Or like the X-Men Legends games, which those don't run completely smoothly. Yeah, I mean I would be even fine with like playing a PS1, PS2 game in general. I mean, this game is pretty dreadful. Like, I hoped some sort of plot would pick up by now, but it's like, go to this place now, no reason. I mean, I give games the benefit of the doubt. Like, a lot of people hated Final Fantasy VIII, but Final Fantasy VIII is not that bad once you get outside of the seed. It's just the seed is so fucking awful that I hate, like, even getting through that whole beginning is so annoying. And, I don't know, there's other games like Dark Cloud, I didn't like at first, but, or Dark Cloud 2, but the more I played of it, the more I liked it. I mean, like, there's a lot of games that I've hated the first, like, 5 hours of a game, and then it starts getting good. But as for this, it's like, there's nothing's happening. And, like, I feel bad because I've given up on, like, Breath of Fire, Fire Emblem, and this. At least Fire Emblem somewhat had an ending. But, like, they're these kind of plotless drive games that aren't fun. Like, even playing it for myself, it's not fun. Like, it'd be one thing if it's fun for me, not fun for you to watch. But this isn't fun for either. It's like, I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain it. I guess it's like mint condoms. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes condoms, and nobody likes mint on their junk. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I hated Baroque when I first played it, and then it started getting really, really, really good. It's one of those games that, at its first impression, is goddamn awful. Which is totally the case. But, I mean, I'm close enough to my stream end time. I've got to end it early today, because I have lots of trash and dishes and stuff. It's not even form. It has no flow to the game whatsoever. It's like a beta trial game. It's like, it has all this prettiness and well-developed stuff, but they just don't know how to make a game or like hold an interest. like, when whole blocks of dialogue don't even make sense to the player that's been playing for like so many hours, it just doesn't help. Like, the opening was like, what the fuck? And then, you know, going on and on and on, it's still what the fuck. And like, the commander general that was like, oh, now I have white hair and I'm your friend from way back, and we're totally friends, but we're not. Like, it just doesn't even make any sense. There's no allusion to this before. It's just random. Like, next it'll turn out that Wreath is actually a scorpion, and that, you know, the guy with the dreadlocks is the traitor the whole time. And like, yeah, the over-serious tone doesn't help it at all. You know what it reminds me of a lot? It reminds me, like, when I go around, of when World of Warcraft first became popular and everybody tried to copy it. And it has that feel like bad MMOs. Like, where they just try to take up your time and make progression really slow, and they try to develop a world, but there's no coherent plot drive in the game at all. Like, kill monsters and do it over and over again. But this doesn't even have anything that would, you know, make those interesting, like multiplayer or community. Yeah, mint condoms below. I tried to use a mint condom once. It was awful. It was absolutely dreadful. Worst experience of my life. I don't even like mint that much. Second off, that it burns. It burns in places you don't want burning sensations ever. But I think I'm gonna, if you guys have a suggestion for what you want me to play next, I'm gonna start taking in suggestions. Yeah. There are enough people sent to hospitals from Icy Hot who try to wax the carrot with Icy Hot. Like what? Just a regular PS2 action game? Vagrant Story is a long one. That's a long one. Let's see. I have Vagrant Story on the list as something I'm going to do. You know what I'm just going to do? I'm just going to shut you down because I'm tired of listening to your face. There we go. We don't need to see that. Play Mr. Mosquito. Oh. Do I have those? Let me see something. Is it on here? No, that's that. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Mosquito is awful. Most of the Armored Core games don't work properly. They have glitching issues or bad controller reads. Front Mission 4 is on my list, but that's long. Front Mission is a pretty long game. Stretch Panic. That game sounds familiar. Let's see. Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that game before. Never played it. Oh, there we go. There's a perfect suggestion. Oh, wow. That would be awful. Oh, man. There you go. This is what I should play. I've never played it, but apparently it's dreadful. Meh. What is it, Laharo? What is it? What? Huh? Are you talky today? What? Yeah? Are you gonna help me pick a game? Ow. Ow. Yeah, you're pokey. I get it. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Lie down. There we go. I was just looking up terrible games, and that was like one of the ones that came up like right away. What? Let's see. I'm looking at short games. I would not say that Draken or Primal is relatively a short game. Psychonauts, meh. Klonoa games. Kim Possible, really. Sonic Gems Collection is good, but screw that. Yeah, Fahrenheit. Indigo Prophecy. Everblue. What? What is it? What? Why are you making all this noise? Haunting Ground. That's not a short game, though. Cold Fear, that's not short. Rad. Battle Engine Aquila. Sly. Ugh. Sly was such a terrible game. SLAI. That game was awful. Ugh. Killer 7.